to Wonderland.
Hinata was able to figure out how to do those quick attacks, so even that poor dummy is out there using his brain. Your sets are so precise, it actually makes me nauseous. It's Tsukushima. Aren't you doing even worse than Hinata is? You should at least start practicing your English vocabulary words.
These suits are terrifying! My whole life just flashed before my eyes! I think I saw the Grim Reaper! What's going on? So, anyway, wanna grab a bite sometime? What kind of stuff you like?
Name's Hawkeye, renowned thief from Navarro. Navarran agents were never supposed to steal from the needy, only from corrupt businessmen that take advantage of the people. That was the creed we lived by.
What's the big idea? Trying to rob me? Who do you think you are? Don't bother me when I'm shopping. That dude was trying to attack you. You know him? Fighting monsters is bad enough. Now we gotta fight hoodlums too?
Hey, Hinata. Proud of you. Hey.
Huh?
Was that last set decent enough for you, punk?
How long have you been playing volleyball? Who taught you how to play? How long have you been a setter? Did you come up that feat yourself? Have you been training? Have you ever hit a brick wall? If so, what did you do about it?
Good job.
Oh, these? You really want to know? Alright, I'll tell you a little fairy tale. This story's about a boy who was all alone from the day he was born. Once upon a time, there was a little boy who spent his whole life deep underground, in the dirty sewers, all on his own for as long as he could remember. All the little boy knew of the world above was a tiny circle of the sky he could see from below. His whole life, what the little boy wanted more than anything else was to climb up out of the dark.
Anyone who spends all that time studying to do this honestly is a chump. I prefer to work smart instead of hard. That's why I look for shortcuts. The highest score on this test wins no matter what, so who cares how you get it? How's this for a shortcut, Maka? I'm gonna ace this thing no problem.
You know, Ted, I don't think you fully understand the gravity of the situation you're in. You screw this up for me, and I will not hesitate to squeeze this trigger. Son of a bitch, why do I keep having to look after these high school girls?
Oh, give it a rest, you faker! You're the faker, you faker! Oh yeah, then who are you? I'm who you wish you were, pal! I'm me, baby, so there! I'm way more me than you!
Never gonna be able to win like that. Come on, man, use your brain.
Hello, Zuko here. But I guess you probably already know me, sort of. So, the thing is, I have a lot of firebending experience, and I'm considered to be pretty good at it. Well, you've seen me, you know, when I was attacking you.
Yes, it's a forbidden enchantment that latches onto one's primal emotions. It uses the subject's combative spirit as a means of controlling them. Unless the manipulator orders otherwise, the subject considers everything that moves an enemy to be eliminated. You mean the beating? Why, yes, and ever since that day I've done nothing but train for this moment. For the chance to fight you once again and settle our score.
Here we are on December 19th.
I won't be satisfied unless you're Kira. Well, there may be some truth to that. In fact, now that you mention it, you're right. I think I wanted you to be Kira.
If you really went to so much trouble, then why does it look like crap, kid? Come on, fight, you little necrophiliac! All right, little Miss Horror Show! You in there somewhere? If you want to die, then you're gonna have to make yourself useful somehow. Yeah, seeing as how that's exactly what I just friggin' said. Tits on Christ, what was that?
Elementary, my dear Watson. You are, after all, in the company of a future internationally renowned detective. But part of your gambit still eludes me. You're the one who thought of starting a swim club in the first place, remember? To be honest, when we got started, I never once thought we'd end up swimming in a relay again.
Of course, sir! As class representative, I will carry out my duty to ensure the safety of all my fellow students, no matter what. Something I can't tell you about. The teachers have forbidden us from giving you any details about our classes. Sorry, but you'll just have to experience the same shock and surprise we went through. Did you catch that, Bakugo? Gather round Class 1A! Using your student numbers, form 2 neat lines so we can load the bus efficiently!
That's one thing about trash. It all gets thrown in the same pile. Practicing with losers is not a good look. Well, later, slime boy. You're skating on this? Maybe lose the training wheels for the actual race. I want to win because I'm better, not because your rig sucks.
Please have some fromage. Merci beaucoup. We make a great team with you as my decoy. Although, I doubt I'll be seeing too much of you in the future. Shooting my beautiful beam for more than a second hurts my tummy. Aren't you wondering about moi? Where was my sparkling light?
Yes, you can. Hand it over. Really? If you're just looking, then try this. It's disgraceful. Yeah, you are. This was my fault. Because I'm careless. It'll be my fault. I wouldn't be able to live with myself right now if he hadn't thrown me down. I think all he really wants is to be like his older brother. They are connected just as 2 siblings ought to be.
Allow me to make a prediction. You are not going to kill me after all. Not only that, you're going to give me information before leaving this room about who's paying the were-tiger's bounty. Plus, once you exit, you'll prance and talk like a little rich girl.
Who authorized your research? I'm assistant to the Dean of the Academy, who it may serve you to remember is also head of the council. He sent me here to ensure that anything dangerous is removed safely, which, according to my list, includes you. No, that's for the council to decide.
You pros ought to lay off. We haven't come here for any of you, so just stay out of our way. You worried for your students? I wonder if you can save them in the end. See you soon.
Take it easy on the kid. So, you thought getting in range would help? Nope, sorry, you're wrong. Why don't you try again?
Using the gloves and gas mask that he got from the military base, Nagito swapped the contents of a fire grenade he took from the plushie factory break room with that poison.
I mean, look, I love that you want to see the best in people, but these sinners, you know, they're just the worst. I don't know how much you can realistically expect from them in heaven. Oh boy, heaven is not exactly as carefree as you might think. Yeah, they have rules, lots of rules, and they aren't very open-minded as you'd hope.
This is it. The time has arrived, Shinji Ikari. And I give you my solemn word. I'll show you true happiness.
I'm not worried about it at all, so quit saying weird stuff. Plus, to be honest, I think her staying there is actually a good idea. With someone else around the place, he's less likely to get lonely.
Many years ago, someone told me they couldn't find a reason to live anymore. What was life? They asked me for its meaning. Do you want to know what I said to them?
Of course.
If you can't find a meaning in life, allow me to be that meaning.
Is there a reason he's sweating bullets over there? Wait a second, don't tell me this is gonna be that overused trope. The one where this seemingly skilled hot woman turns out to suck at cooking. Why, trope, why? Not hungry, yeah, right! Those cowards knew Shion was a terrible cook and left me to die! Look at me, you jerk! Look me in the eyes before I die!
Hey, nice going, Suga! You know, you're actually kinda cool. Asahi! Hey! You had better watch what you say to me! I'm 5'2", that good enough for you? You freaking kidding me? You're not looking that far down! Hey, how's it going, Tanaka? Hey, I got a question for the angry-looking guy that just threw that serve.
Don't get mad at me, guys, but I kinda sent a bunch of stuff to the moon while you guys were in the house. A bunch of baby ducks. Send them to the moon. Soda machine that doesn't work. Send them to the moon.
There were spacemen at Cheezer's and the tube. We went down it. Everyone wore sweatbands, even us. And then the room with the bad stuff. But we saved the city with your sandwich.
Because of Wonderland